Misfits Audio is somewhat proud to present The Administration, a series written and created by Mike Murphy. It stars Joe STOFKO as President Richard Duncan and Peter KATT as his Chief of Staff, Mergatroid. Episode 15, from an idea by the aforementioned Joe STOFKO, is entitled The Very V.I.P.
Honey? Honey!
I'm sorry, my dear. I didn't hear you.
What are you doing?
Vacuuming.
I can see that.
Then why did you ask?
I meant, why are you, the president of the most powerful nation on earth, vacuuming? We have people who do that. They keep this rug so clean you could eat off of it.
I know. I have.
You have?
Yep. It's Salisbury steak.
When did you do that?
About 3 weeks ago. Does Salisbury steak have little chewy bits in it?
Not usually.
We don't have a cat, do we?
Of course not. You know I'm allergic to them.
Oh, good.
What?
I meant good about the cat, not your allergy. Those little bits must have been pieces of rug.
Did you enjoy yourself?
Yes. It was kind of like a picnic.
Did you find the rug to be clean?
Very clean. You really can eat off of it.
Then why were you vacuuming?
Because the rug has to be clean enough for him to eat from it.
Him who?
Who would you like to see visit the White House more than anyone else in the world?
George Clooney.
Be serious.
I am serious.
I'll give you a hint. His initials are C.N.
Chris Noth?
No.
Charles Nelson?
Who's he?
The captain of my college football team. Oh, but he was dreaming.
The White House visitor schedule for tomorrow morning.
Emil Lawson, president of the Americans for Ocelots League.
Further down.
Wendy Clawfoot, vice president of the Tomorrow, I Love Ya Tomorrow, Annie Fan Club.
One more.
Chuck Norris? The Chuck Norris?
It must be.
Why would he be visiting here?
He must have found out that I'm his biggest fan.
That sounds a little Stephen King-y, dear.
I'll bet Mergatroid did it.
Why?
It's my birthday on the 29th.
Oh, yes. That's right.
I'll bet you this is my birthday present.
Kind of an odd present.
Mergatroid is an odd guy.
He should have informed me.
Why, love of my life?
Because I could have planned some big public event. A state dinner.
He's coming in the morning.
Then a state breakfast. Maybe I'm not too late to save face after all. What breakfast food does Norris like to eat?
Man things. Bacon, sausages, eggs. Stick to your ribs food.
I'll talk to the chef.
And no quiche.
I understand.
I can't wait to take a selfie with Walker, Texas Ranger himself.
Sweetheart, I don't think you can call it a selfie if there's more than one person in the picture.
It's your turn.
I'm thinking. There's money riding on this game.
That's what makes it fun.
I don't think you have a straight.
It'll cost you to find out.
B7.
Hit! You sunk my battleship!
Did it suddenly get cold in here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
I feel a disturbance in the force.
Mr. Mergatroid!
That explains it.
Yes, Mrs. Duncan?
Am I or am I not? Well, hello, Mr. Narrator.
Mrs. Duncan?
May I say that you're looking quite fetching today?
You may.
Blue certainly is your color.
You were saying, Mrs. Duncan?
Oh, yes. Am I or am I not the First Lady?
You are.
Then why wasn't I told?
About?
His arrival.
Whose arrival?
Chuck Norris.
He's coming here?
You didn't arrange it?
Not me.
Nor I.
For the president's birthday.
Surely
you know when his birthday is.
February.
October.
It's at the end of the month.
That was our next guess.
What makes you think Norris is coming here?
He's on the White House visitor list for tomorrow.
I'll get to the bottom of this. Elaine, what's with Chuck Norris visiting tomorrow? No, below the ocelots. And Annie. What? Yes, I want you to send out a revised list and be more careful next time. No, don't send one to the president. It's a typo. It's Morris, not Norris.
You'd think the White House would have a proofreader. Who's Chuck Morris?
The ex-CEO of a big investment firm. He has some economic theories he wants to share.
Has the president noticed this typo, Mrs. Duncan?
You bet he has. He'll be so disappointed.
We can't tell him.
Agreed. Remember that Father Christmas incident from last year?
Boy, do I.
I don't.
You were away on your anti-littering campaign.
It was all we could do to keep the president from losing his mind. He saw 2 Father Christmases at the mall at the same time.
How did you solve it?
We finally convinced him that he needed new glasses.
Can we get the real Chuck Norris to come here?
Not on less than 24 hours' notice. I know, I tried it a few weeks ago with Lola Falana.
Richard will be so disappointed. It will ruin his birthday.
Then we'll have to produce Chuck Norris.
But you said...
We don't have to produce the Chuck Norris, just a Chuck Norris.
Does he come in 6-packs?
Can you do a southern accent?
I suppose. But why should... Oh, no.
It's our only choice.
You want him to pretend to be Chuck Norris?
Well, you can't do it, and I'm not tall enough. Let me hear the accent.
I protest.
Accent?
Howdy there, little lady. I guess it's time to saddle up old paint and mosey out of town.
Oh, boy.
Pull it back. Norris is a red head, not a red neck.
Mr. Mergatroid, this is not in my contract.
Again with the contract?
I am supposed to be at the ready to offer snide commentary on the ridiculous goings-on here and demonstrate, whenever possible, how Mother England is superior.
Do you want the president to be heartbroken?
I really have no feelings on the matter.
Mr. Narrator.
I'm sorry, but it's true. I serve here at the option of Her Majesty's government.
If the president falls into a depression over this, it could cost him the election.
Then I'll be assigned somewhere else.
Where?
That is up to Her Majesty.
Are you on good terms with her?
I think so. Why do you ask?
There are all kinds of less hospitable places she could assign you.
Antarctica?
She would never.
Haiti.
So hot there.
Arkansas.
God, no. Not there.
Didn't you tell me once that you were in the theater?
Yes, I trod the boards in my time, but as Hamlet, not Chuck Norris.
I understand apartments are pretty cheap in Arkansas.
That cultural wasteland. All right, I'll do it.
After Shakespeare, Norris will be a cinch.
But I know nothing about him. I've never seen his series. I've avoided it like the plague.
The president has a few seasons worth of episodes on DVD. You up for an all-nighter?
The things I do.
Oh, you're just the right height. We'll dye your hair red and give you a beard.
And I can help you get into and out of costume. I will be your dresser and undresser.
But one good look and the president will know I'm not the real McCoy. Norris.
Don't worry, I have a plan.
Will it work?
It worked for the Three Stooges. Good morning. Ooh, not bad. You could be Chuck Norris's stand-in.
I don't understudy.
You're very, red.
I know. I hope this dye the First Lady gave me comes out.
Did she put it on you?
Yes, and I must admit to feeling a bit unclean in the process. Why is she a part of this scheme anyway? It's very Lucy Ricardo of her.
She knows where her bread is buttered. If the president gets depressed over Norris not visiting, he may decide not to run for re-election.
Ah.
That way her free ride, her meal ticket, her status, and her chance to ogle you for 4 more years all go up in smoke. And deep down, I think she really does love the guy.
What's that?
The words to the Walker Texas Ranger theme song.
It has a theme song?
It's at the beginning of each episode. Surely you heard it.
Well,
You didn't watch the DVDs, did you?
Not all of them.
How many episodes did you see?
1. Well, almost 1. I fell asleep.
Well, I guess I can't blame you. I've only seen 2 episodes myself.
But you've watched the DVDs with President Duncan many times.
Well, there's watching and then there's watching. Years in politics have enabled me to always look like I'm paying attention, even when I'm not. You'd better read the lyrics.
In the eyes of a ranger, the unexpected stranger. Was this show a hit?
It was.
See what happens to you colonies when you break away from England.
Here's a quick summary of the show from Wikipedia. Norris plays Texas Ranger Cordell Walker.
Cordell? I expected Duke or Billy Bob.
Wikipedia mentioned that the series was known for being moralistic. The main characters didn't use drugs.
Yet they appeared on this drivel.
There were even 3 Walker novels.
Its viewers can read.
Look, I'm not crazy about this either, but we have to pull it off.
What about Chuck Morris?
Not to worry, the 3rd member of our team has that well in hand.
Where the heck did I... Honey,
Yes, dear?
have you seen my glasses?
Many times.
I mean today.
No. Why?
I can't seem to find them.
Have you looked all around?
Yes?
I've found them in a lot of places over the years. On top of the toilet bowl, behind the TV, even in the freezer.
I thought they felt cold that day.
It's getting late, dear. You'd better get into the office. You don't want to miss Chuck Norris's visit.
But my glasses.
I'll look for them.
In the freezer?
One of the first places I'll check. When I find them, I'll bring them to you.
Oh, but it'll be so hard to see until then.
Squint.
I didn't know the White House had a wine cellar.
Oh, yes, Mr. Morris. It has many things, even a bowling alley.
Why are you showing me this?
My husband thought you might enjoy a tour, seeing that you're a lover of fine wines.
My dear lady, I am a teetotaler. Always have been.
You are?
May I see the president now?
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but it looks like your appointment has been postponed.
Hey, Mr. Norris, I can't tell you what an honor it is to meet you.
Please call me Chuck.
Really?
Of course. I'm one of your biggest supporters. What you've done for the country, well, no one will ever forget it. You must run for another term. We need you.
The president is a great fan of your Walker series.
The best show ever made. Chuck, I've always wondered one thing about WTR.
What's that?
In episode 19, after you knocked out the bad guy in that factory...
My God, he's a Walker Trekkie.
Excuse me?
Mr. President?
Dick, please.
I have a special way of looking at the series, Dick. I think it should be viewed as a great body of work, a body of work that encourages values and personal responsibility. Sure, I occasionally had to knock out some villain with a roundhouse kick, but I'd always rather talk him out of his plan. Do you understand?
Of course I do. Thanks for explaining that to me.
Dick, I'm afraid that...
I said Chuck could call me that.
Mr. Norris is very short on time.
But I wanted to talk to you so much more.
My loss. Hollywood calls.
Another Walker movie?
Well,
Actually, it's a new series.
I'm very excited about it.
Are there animals? I like animals.
As a matter of fact, there is. It's called,
Walker, Texas, Panda.
Panda?
It's about a crime-fighting panda who stops the bad guys using only bamboo.
Ooh, I'd watch that. Can I get a picture of the two of us before you leave?
A picture?
So I can always remember this day.
I'm not sure I have the...
I'll take it. Move in close. Say re-election.
Re-election.
I see you're back to your old self. Did the First Lady help you?
She wanted to, but I kept her at bay.
How?
A crucifix. By the way, why did you take a picture?
Did I?
Of course you did. Once the president finds his glasses and sees it, he'll know I'm not really Chuck Norris.
Did you say, I'm sorry to hear that?
For what?
For the accident I had with my phone.
You did?
Yep, shattered the screen. I lost all my data, including the pictures.
That's too bad.
Fortunately, I was able to get another phone just like it.
What luck.
Oh, what a day, my dear.
I'll say.
Thank you for my glasses. Where did you find them?
In the freezer. They had partially frozen to a meatloaf.
It's too bad you didn't get to meet Chuck.
I heard he likes the way you're running the country.
That's what he said.
That means you're going to stand for re-election, right? You don't want to disappoint Chuck.
I wouldn't think of it. I guess I should make an announcement soon. There's already been a lot of wondering from the press. Some of them are really whining.
Oh, dear.
Oh, something wrong?
No, just something I forgot to do. You go to bed. I'll be right back.
Misfits Audio has presented episode 15 of The Administration, The Very V.I.P. The series is written, created and produced by Mike Murphy. This episode was inspired by a suggestion from Joe STOFKO. The series stars Joe STOFKO as Richard Duncan and Peter KATT as Mergatroid. Our guest cast included THERESA AMICO as Dorothy Duncan and Terry Cooper as Chuck Morris. The assistant producer and webmaster was Captain John Tadrzak. Post-production was accomplished by Jake Lewsey. Music was composed and performed by Sam Wu. Please visit his website at the61.com/Sam1010. The art directors are Stephen Sash Scott and Alexa Chipman. The script editor is Arlene Osborne. All characters portrayed in this series are fictitious. Any resemblance to actual persons, living or dead, is purely coincidental. Visit us on the web at misfitsaudio.com and on Facebook. This has been a production of Misfits Audio, copyright 2019, all rights reserved. The producer of this episode wishes you to know that no ocelots were harmed in its production. This is your narrator, Peter Bishop, speaking.
Mr. Morris. Mr. Morris.
Hello there.
Mr. Morris, you're...
Drunk, blitzed, totaled. Call it what you will. Use the cinnamon of your choice.
Cinnamon? I thought you were a teetotaler.
I was, but after that wine bottle fell on my head and knocked me out, I had an epiphany.
What?
Wine is good. Some of it dripped into my mouth. What a pleasant taste. I hope you don't mind that I've helped myself to some more.
Yes, you certainly have. I'm afraid you've missed your appointment with the president.
Oh, phooey to that.
But your economic theories...
Utter claptrap. I should be ashamed.
Why don't you come with me? I'll call a cab to take you back to your hotel.
Oh, can I stay here for the night?
If you'd like. I'll get you a taxi in the morning.
Sounds good to me, ma'am. Hey, you know something?
Tell me.
I may just vote for your husband next time.